So, Jenna, we know this is your final series of Doctor Who. Why was now the right time to leave?
3 is a very good number. It felt right. I think, you know, we had lots of discussions last year, but it felt, with the change in Doctors, it felt like it was the right time to tell a good story, I think. A lot of season 8 was Clara and Doctor 12 getting to know each other, so this gave us the opportunity to be able to kind of really cement that relationship and tell a really good story arc, I think.
And no spoilers, of course, but
No spoilers,
are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with how Clara's exit plays out?
I'm very satisfied. It was a surprise when I read the script, as it always is with Stephen's scripts. It did not go in the direction I thought it was going to go in, but which did not surprise me at all. But it's really cool and different and good. I hope people will be pleased with it because it was very fun to play and sad.
Stephen said it's entirely possible that Clara could return at some point in the future. I mean, would you be open to that? Maybe like a one-off special appearance or something?
I think it would depend on the story. You know, I think Stephen's very clever about that as well. You know, I think once we've built up to an exit, you know, and we've been talking about when Clara would leave for quite a while. I think you'd have to be very careful about when and how to do it. But I mean, you know, I've got such a fond and special relationship with the Doctor. If it was the right nature of the story, then I would love to. But we shall see.
And you, of course, had the pleasure of working with 2 Doctors.
I mean, technically, I've had the pleasure of working with all of them.
Well,
I mean, if we're gonna get into the sci-fi,
yeah, the impossible.
William Hartnell was a favourite of mine.
Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah, good screen partner. But do you see your time as or time with Matt and your time with Peter as kind of 2 very distinct chapters?
In a way, yes, because it was really, you know, it's. I was incredibly sad to see Matt go, which had no, you know, nothing on my excitement of they weren't related in a way. You know, I was so sad to see Matt go, but I was equally so excited to have Peter join as well. So it was our own unique kind of working relationships, I suppose. But at the same time, it's still Clara's relationship with the Doctor. The Doctor has won, I suppose. So it's personally, it feels different to as it is in the story, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And just finally, what will you miss the most about Doctor Who and about playing Clara Oswald?
Stephen's scripts, Peter's face, and his terrible jokes, which are quite repetitive, but always very funny, Peter. And the TARDIS, and running away from monsters.
So everything, basically.
Everything, yeah.